Hello everyone, and welcome back to today's analysis. As now for the 174th episode, we are going to discuss about the aliens from A Quiet Place franchise. Extraterrestrial animalistic predators who have crashed on Earth and pretty much destroyed as much of life as they could possibly could. These aliens are among the most horrifying entities throughout cinema, given the fact that they do not seek to conquer the Earth to do some grand plan they have, but rather because they are literal animals who crashed on our planet and kill anything in their sight, just like any animal would. And in this episode, we're going to discuss all that we know about them throughout the films to understand these things and what are they, why are they here, and what do they want. And now, let's begin. The exact origins of these aliens is largely unknown. All there is known is the fact that circa around 2017 they have crash landed on every continent on Earth into a number of hundreds, if not thousands of asteroids, meteorites, who crashed on Earth and brought each one of these things here. They are blind and they only rely on hearing and they kill anything that makes any sound. In span of 1 year, they have wiped out 99% of all life on Earth, both humans and animals, and brought civilization to collapse and everyone struggled to not go extinct. And our main protagonist, the Abbott family, whose two children pretty much cannot hear and need devices to hear, are struggling to survive into this dystopian, desolated world against these aliens. But they are not fully invincible. Given that while the skin in the outer skin is pretty much protective armor, their heads tend to open in a way similar with the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. That reveals flesh underneath. That it's a weak spot. That if it can be exploited and to kill those things, as well as the fact that distorted radio sounds can damage these creatures long enough for someone to exploit their weakness, as well as the fact that they are unable to swim, and given how heavy they are, they tend to drown when they are in contact with the water. A weakness thankfully exploited by a number of people who established island communities. And now, before we continue, I need to stop and ask: are these things evil? And I'm going to answer as the best I can because these aliens, as I said at the beginning, are not here to conquer the world on purpose. They do not have some grand plan to colonize the earth, to mine the planet, or to exploit the resources. No, no, no. These things are animalistic predators who have pretty much little to no conscience whatsoever, no morality. They only eat, kill, sleep, and breed, like any animal does on Earth as well. These things do not seek to destroy our world on purpose. They simply do it because it's in their nature, it's their instinct. And similar with the creatures from Bird Box, who I have no moral classification for them, given that we don't know barely anything except their appearance, these things in many ways are significantly more innocent because we know certainly that these aliens are genuine animals. And in the end, the answer is both yes and no. Yes, what they do is evil, but not because these aliens are not necessarily evil so per se. And in the end, the Abbott family, as well as other survivors, managed to exploit these weaknesses and soon to find a way to fight back. So, in the end, what are these aliens? They are nothing more but animalistic predators who simply crash landed into a world. And wherever by chance or by being sent by someone, these things pretty much destroy anything in their path given their animalistic instincts. And creatures that could easily be called among the most memorable aliens that were made in cinema. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share and subscribe everyone, and have a happy day.